What's going on? How y'all doing out there? So this video gonna be about what's worse for the NBA situation. Was it Kawhi Leonard with the money situation or Josh Giddy with the pervy situation? And it's interesting too because when you answer this, think about the circumstances. Now, as great as OKC season was, and Shea Alexander's no doubt MVP had an incredible year. Last year they were a deep team, and they just came up short. They couldn't win with Josh Giddy. Could you imagine him with Adam Silver holding the trophy? Could you imagine that? Now, ask yourself how that works and comes into view. I just mentioned this because I want to know, which one do you think is a worse look for the NBA? A guy that's in maybe on a money scheme that has to take one for the team and the owner so he can escape, or Josh Giddy, who was pervy, underage with girl. And they got him traded to Chicago. Still got, his job. He's not a passport brother. Interesting. The NBA is going overseas. And he is, he's still playing. Now, he ain't half the player that Kawhi Leonard is, but it didn't mean no deportation. I'm just thinking, like, how does this work? How do you size it up? What's your standards? What's your, accountability? It's just interesting how they have ways that they do what they want to do, how they want to do things. Because you got to ask yourself, which one from your eyeballs is a worse look for the NBA? Money or freaky deaky? And, people hounded Giddy, and then it's going to kind of go away. He actually had a little bit of a run in Chicago. Nobody don't say nothing. See, it's the double standards that's at work. So you just kind of gotta wonder where you're gonna go with this. But it's definitely got you kind of thinking, like, okay, we're gonna, how we're going to assess this and what we're going to say about it. So, kind of like you shrug your shoulders, and then you kind of like, I don't know, what are we gonna do with this? How are we gonna play this out? What's it gonna mean? What's it gonna matter? So, but yeah, Kawhi Leonard, Josh Giddy, which one looks more freaky deaky, and which one looks more like the NBA would have more explaining to do? Obviously, for behavioral issues, they have a way of disciplining you, and they kind of like sweep it underneath the carpet. The money situation is different because usually that's a buy and payout. So if it's too extreme, they get it up out of there. But the